Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm doing a giveaway of Classroom of the Elite Year 1, the entire collection. I am giving away from books 1 all the way to book 11 and a half. If you guys want to have a chance to win the entire series, then click the video link in the description. It goes over all the rules. It's 100% free, but time is limited. It's from July 1st all the way to August 1st. That's when I'll pick the winner. And yeah, so you guys want a chance to do it, click the link in the description. Well, at least either do that after you watch the video, or if you're going to click on it, come back and watch this video. But without a wait, let's get into it. Classroom of the Elite, the anime, has officially returned. I believe we're like 2 episodes in since season 2 has dropped, and a lot of people have been hyped for it. A lot of people have been excited for it to be back, including myself, because the anime was on hiatus since 2017, and since it's 2022, it's been 5 years. So obviously fans are excited, and I think that we have every right as Classroom of the Elite fans to be hyped that it's back. It's my second favorite version of like anime, manga, light novels, all of them only behind One Piece. And the reason why I picked up the light novels is because, well, I thought the anime wasn't going to return, but like I said, it's officially come back. We're 2 weeks in. But I will say this, even though that the anime has returned and we're all hyped for it, I think that the anime has one, well, okay, technically 2, but like really the second was nitpicking. The anime version has one major problem that I think hinders it from being one of the best animes out there, and that problem has to do with its pacing. Whenever you look at an anime's pacing, a lot of the times whenever the community talks about the issues with it, it's because it's too slow. For example, when you look at One Piece has a lot of, well, especially Dressrosa, and I'd say Wano, because of how often it's dropped weekly. The manga's dropped weekly with some breaks here and there. They have to include a lot of flashbacks, a lot of anime-only scenes, which didn't happen in the manga. There's different drawn-out clashes, and then they end up reusing different animation sequences as well, and also face paneling, like they'll flash somebody's face back and forth every so often. And then there's something else with Boruto. Boruto has a lot of anime canon, which technically it's canon that sourced from the author that wasn't put in the manga, but I don't give a fluff. I'm gonna say that it's filler, because the manga, it only has like roughly 70-ish or so chapters, where the anime only like 20 or 30% of the manga has been adapted, because there's so little source material. And which is kind of ironic, because with Classroom of the Elite, the problem isn't that it's going too slow, but it's actually being paced too fast. With season 1, it's been paced where out of 12 episodes they've adapted for the books already. Like I said, they're animating stuff too fast, with season 1 doing books 1 through 3 and 4.5 in 12 episodes, and season 2, we don't know how much they're going to do, but it's 13 episodes, where they're already, I'd say, 2/3 of the way done with the book. So the first, so book 4 will probably be done within 1 or 2 more episodes, which involves rushing the series and leaves out details that aren't like necessarily groundbreaking, like they're missing stuff on who got expelled, or who, or how this test was supposed to be handled, who moved different classes, etc. But I still think that they're leaving out some important details. And another light novel that I'm going to compare this to that has an anime version is 86. I say 86 has good pacing. Currently there's 10 books that are officially out, with a book 11 I believe coming out in November, and they adapted 3 books into, well, they say it's 2 seasons, but really it was more like a season 1 part 2. Well, season 1 and a season 2, well, season 1 part 2, right? But I digress. They say 2 seasons, but it has like 23 to 24 episodes out, where they adapted 3 of those books, and I'd say that they paced the series pretty well. But now we're going to look at Classroom of the Elite first season. I can't say we're going to, I think we can cut it a little bit of slack, because originally the first season was only meant to promote the light novel sales, because it was supposed to be a one and done series. So people didn't really like, I don't want to say they didn't care, but you know, you can understand why the pacing was a little bit skewed and why it was going too fast. But because of how popular the series became, the anime version was pretty popular. The light novels, right? They've stated that they're going to make a year 3, year 2's popular, year 1's popular, and then even after like the light novel version, the anime version, they even started making manga from it, because like I said, the authors and the people who make Crunchyroll, stream anime and all that stuff, they were not expecting this series to do as well as it did. But the problems with the accelerated pacing is I feel like it messes with characters, their development, relationship, progression, and just seeing like what a classroom environment is. It, like I said, it leaves out relationships, whether it be romantic stuff that's going on with different girls and guys, or girls and girls, guys and guys, or if it is platonic, for example, like let's say if Harikta and Yana Yakoji, how they're developing and like how he interacts with other characters as well. I feel like because it's in a classroom setting, seeing different relationships, like everybody's been to school, right? Everybody knows that we go to school to learn and make relationships with other people, and I feel like that's what makes it elite. All right, being in a school environment, developing friendships, relationships, getting a boyfriend or girlfriend, rivalries, etc. And some examples from this come from season 1 and season 2, right? Karuzawa and Harada, they had that lunch date at the beginning of season 2, where in actuality on the light novels, Harada blew off Karuzawa and went with a lunch date with Anyana Yakoji, and they ended up talking about the island test, talking about how they can get Harikta in the fold to be the bridge between Harada and Harikta, who are, well, Harada's the class, the boys class representative, and Harikta was starting to grow as someone more popular, someone that everybody can rely to from the girls' point of view, and that was left out. There was also like Shida and Sakura, and you know, it's only 2 episodes, take it with a grain of salt, but they also had some interaction with Anyana Yakoji during the beginning of season 2 or book 4. And there's different things that randomly happen nowadays, like in this show, that, you know, at first I like hit it under the rug, but like now for me it questions like how different relationships started. The best example for this has to be with like Ichinose, when she asked him to be, or asked Anyana Yakoji to fake being her boyfriend. Because hear me out, alright? I know everybody can be on their phone watching anime, and especially if you're watching subbed, there's like certain words that you know like what they say, right? But like if you're on your phone for a little bit, you're going to be missing out on information. And so I thought I just missed out on something, but I didn't, right? In the light novels, he interacted with Ichinose a couple of times, which is how she ended up contacting him to do this whole fake boyfriend thing. But in the anime version, it was just him and Kushida. They bumped into her one time, and it smack all of a sudden that they're friends and that she asked him to do this. So I find it a little bit odd. There's different things that aren't in place in the anime version that leave gaps, and you're just like, oh, well, I guess they off screen had like relationship development, which it kind of sucks, because in the light novels they go in depth talking about it. Then the second problem in the series, like I said, it's a little bit nitpicky. It has to do with Harikta and her being the female lead. Granted, it might change because of the direction we're going in season 2, but during Sudo's case in the special annex, it was actually Ichinose and Anyana Yakoji who ended up causing the students from Class C to take back their claim, what Sudo did to them. And because in that situation, Harikta was still in the room trying to defend Sudo. And then also with Karuzawa, there was the scene in the anime version when Anyana Yakoji pushed Harikta into the water, but that was actually Karuzawa. He did that too in the light novels because they went out of order, you know, just trying to do a beach theme fan service thing to boost the light novels version. So it left out that development with Karuzawa, and we get that with Harikta. Like I said, anime, they end up changing stuff from manga or light novels to better adapt it into an anime version. Sometimes it's for the better, sometimes it's for the worse. But like I said, it's only been 2 episodes. Number 1, with the direction that they're going, you know, I think in the outro they even show Karuzawa looking at Anyana Yakoji, where this could be, and even in the light novels, like Harikta doesn't necessarily take a step back, but I just think more characters shine, like Ichinose and Karuzawa shine more in the the future books, and Harikta does take like a kind of step back, but it's not like too detrimental to the series. And so, you know, those are just like the 2 major issues. Like I said, the whole Harikta thing, I think that can be fixed, not that big of a deal, but definitely the problem I have with the pacing, you know, I think that's the thing, because if we're like if it takes 3 episodes to do 1 book, then like just feel like a lot of stuff is going to be left out. It's going to make me sad. If I had to give like a rating, I'd probably say the anime version is probably like in terms of enjoyment, it's still really good, but like overall, after reading the light novels, the anime version is probably like a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10. But if I were to base it off the light novels are easily a 9 or 10 out of 10. My second favorite series behind One Piece. And with how popular this series is, like I said, I'm not like a director, I'm not behind the scenes, crunching numbers and all that, but I just don't understand how we're only allowed 13 episodes for this season. You would think with how popular the series is that they would be allowed more to do, and I don't even think they need a whole 24 episode season. I really think they could have done it in 16 episodes, but that's just me. But let me know your guys' thoughts about this. How do you guys feel about the accelerated pacing? Do you guys think that it hinders the series? Do you guys think it hurts it? Do you guys think that it's not really an issue at all and I'm just nitpicking? But let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also the notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok is on the screen and in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to unleash your potential.